Ya, terima kasih Anda masih bersama kami dalam CNBC Indonesia Tech Conference 2021 dengan tema The Future of 5G, Global Connectivity, Cloud Computing, and Internet of Things. Seperti yang kami janjikan, kita masih dalam sesi Q&A bersama Head of Connectivity and Access Policy Facebook APAC, Tom C. Verghese. So Tom, we have several questions from CNBC Indonesia audience. The first one is coming from Ridwan Aldina in Makassar. Bringing more people online to a faster internet is the most effective way for all human activities, but in other side, it may lead to potential cybercrime or criminal in the internet. How we should anticipate this risk? And then she said, because most of Indonesians are starting to use internet for their activities, but they have no idea about the potential risk of internet, for example, data leaks, hacks, and other risks. What's your take on this?
Thank you for that question. It's an important topic, and our goal is really to also contribute to ensuring that people use the internet and our services in a responsible and constructive and helpful way. So we're working hard to both empower Indonesians to make informed decisions on what to read, what to trust, and what to share online. And we know that we also share this responsibility on how people use our platforms, and we're just trying to work strongly hand in hand with government experts, credible local organizations to increase digital literacy in Indonesia as well as other countries. Let me give you a specific example. A couple of years ago, we launched a partnership with one of the mobile operators in Indonesia called Internet 101. And the intention here was to go to rural areas and villages, work with people who were first-time internet users to train them through videos on how to use the internet in a safe, responsible, and a constructive way that's beneficial to them. And this program reached more than a million people over the course of a year. So we completely share the understanding that this is an important topic to address. And we're really focused in some of our initiatives to bring this understanding and these initiatives to people who are first-time internet users.
So Facebook has also launched initiatives to help educate first-time users and also internet users in common for the Indonesian people. Okay, and another question is coming from Leah in Bogor. There have been several news and concerns about data privacy. Does Facebook share the data you collect with any connectivity partners to enable your technology and or activate your initiatives in Indonesia? Tom?
So the short answer to that is no. No personal information is shared related to our connectivity initiatives. And what we're trying to do with the different connectivity initiatives we have in the country is to provide the new business models, to provide new technologies and tools to really help our partners deliver more effective connectivity solutions for the end users. So look at Express Wi-Fi as an example. It's a tool that is intended to help build, grow, and operate Wi-Fi networks to provide a more effective and sustainable service for the end user. As part of our fiber partnership, we also provide advanced fiber planning tools to help operators optimize their networks using artificial intelligence and machine learning to identify what are the best sites or areas to expand their networks. So that's really our approach and how we can provide value through these next generation technologies, business models, and tools to the local partner.
Okay, Tom, and the next one is from Chitra in Malang. How does Facebook fit into the subsea cable projects you mentioned earlier? What are you bringing to the table? What do you bring to the table?
Yes, it's a good question. So Facebook is an investor in subsea cables across the world. So we've invested in a number of subsea cables in a number of continents. We're seeing an increasing demand for data and connectivity in Asia Pacific. So in the last year, we've focused more of our investments in this part of the world. And that's why we've announced our participation in these 3 cables that are landing in Indonesia earlier this year. And in all of these cables, we're an investor, we're part of a consortium, but there's also other companies involved that are either regional telecommunications operators. In Indonesia, we have partnerships with local telecommunications operators. So it's really a partnership of multiple companies coming together with investments, with technological expertise to provide better international capacity to these countries and help connect them better. So with the example of Indonesia, the cables we're investing in really strengthens connectivity from Indonesia to North America, but a number of other Asia Pacific countries as well, like Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, and Singapore. So that's primarily our contribution, both through investments and technological expertise.
So Facebook commitment to increase connectivity in Indonesia, is it a strong and long-term commitment? And do you have specific timeline for specific results that you wish to achieve in Indonesia? Tom, this is the last question.
Thank you for that. I mean, our commitment is certainly long-term. From a connectivity perspective, Indonesia is our priority country in Asia Pacific. But we're also humble to the fact that there isn't one solution we or anyone else can bring that will provide connectivity to absolutely everyone. This needs to be done through multiple solutions. So as you will see from some of the work we're doing, we're not betting everything on one project. We understand that because connectivity is a value chain, you need to address international links, you need to think about the backhaul and backbone fiber, you need to address issues around Wi-Fi, because you need the whole value chain to work together to really ensure that people have a good connectivity experience. We've already launched a couple of these initiatives, which we've covered today, Express Wi-Fi, Open Transport Networks, and announced some of these investments in subsea cables. We've already learned a lot from these initiatives. We've identified good local partners, and we're really excited and committing to identifying further partners and partnerships that we can scale up across the country.
Tom C. Verghese, thank you very much for joining our session today, CNBC Tech Conference, as the head of Connectivity and Access Policy, Facebook Asia Pacific. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ya, seperti yang tadi sudah dijelaskan bahwa konektivitas internet yang lebih cepat dan lebih terjangkau ini akan membantu Indonesia untuk bisa lebih cepat meningkatkan pertumbuhan ekonomi dan juga akan berkontribusi baik untuk kesejahteraan masyarakat, terlebih di saat sekarang ini di mana berbagai aspek kehidupan ini tidak lepas dari internet, mulai dari pendidikan hingga pertumbuhan bisnis. Nah, pas sekali juga kami ingin mengingatkan bahwa Anda para startup yang ingin mempromosikan brand kalian dalam CNBC Indonesia Tech Conference, langsung saja kunjungi laman Startup Showcase di www.cnbcindonesia.com/techconference. Karena sesi Startup Showcase akan memberikan ruang kepada para startup di Indonesia untuk mempromosikan brand kalian untuk bisa mendapatkan perhatian dari venture capital atau angel investor. Dan untuk para angel investor ataupun juga venture capital, Anda bisa mengunjungi laman Startup Showcase karena saat ini sudah ada 45 startup potensial dari berbagai sektor, diantaranya Huniflex, Emiten.com, Beyond, Fundex, Socialpath.id, Toko Proyek, Evomo, dan lain sebagainya yang bisa Anda lihat langsung di Startup Showcase Tech Conference 2021. Dan kembali saya ingatkan kepada para pemirsa CNBC Indonesia untuk mengirimkan pertanyaan ke nomor WhatsApp berikut ini. Silakan dicatat 081212990001 karena 8 orang penanya terbaik berkesempatan mendapatkan e-voucher senilai total 3 juta rupiah. Luar biasa sekali speaker-speaker yang dihadirkan oleh CNBC Indonesia Tech Conference 2021 yang mengusung tema The Future of 5G, Global Connectivity, Cloud Computing, and Internet of Things. Kami akan kembali untuk Anda pukul 1 siang bersama rekan saya Daniel Wiguna yang akan berbincang langsung dengan Edward Sanusi, Chief Technology and Product Officer PT Linknet Tbk. Jadi tetaplah bersama kami di Tech Conference CNBC Indonesia Beyond Business. Untuk informasi lebih lengkap dan berita terkait, jangan lupa klik link di deskripsi. Install juga aplikasi CNBC Indonesia di App Store maupun di Play Store dan please subscribe ya guys.